What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today, got to give a couple of quick little updates about what I think about Modern Warfare 3, and then we'll talk about this whole Activision acquisition regarding Bobby Kotick. So, yeah, that's what's on today's agenda. Hopefully, you enjoy the gameplay. I think we're playing on. Let me check real quick. Is it High Rise? It looks like High Rise. Yeah, playing on High Rise. Decent gameplay, nothing amazing by any means, but hopefully you enjoy it in the background. Just wanted to get some different maps out there for you guys to enjoy. But yeah, with all that being said, if you enjoyed the video today, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Okay, I really appreciate any recent support y'all can give. On our way to 10K, hopefully we can hit that by the end of this year. But with all that being said, let's get into some of my early beta critiques. I'll make a complete video on this later, but I just want to cover some of this before I get into the main topic. All right, so I tweeted this out 2 days ago at the time you guys are watching this. These are my top 5 beta critiques so far. Number 1, they got to do something about the health regen speed, either adding quick fix or just upping the speed in general. You got to do something about it. Okay, I don't know what it is, but you get into a gunfight, say you're down to 10 health, 20 health, there's no way you're beating the next person around the corner. I'm not saying the base health regen speed's got to be insanely fast or anything, but you got to give us a stim shot. You got to give us quick fix. You got to give us something as a rusher to just encourage people to keep going versus having to stop and wait 5-7 seconds for your health to regen. I think normally it's 5-7 seconds normally, so it's that's fine, but you just got to give us something to help us out. All right, you just can't have us just get a double kill and then we have to sit in a corner for 5 seconds. It takes us all out of the momentum and everything like that, and it kind of stops us from getting more and more streaks. Speaking of that, let's talk about streaks. The beta streaks are super underwhelming. I talked about this in my first impressions video. But yeah, the beta streaks are so underwhelming, right? We don't have a Pred missile, we don't got a Harrier, we don't got a VTOL, we don't got an assault juggernaut, no chopper gunner, right? There's nothing interesting out there. We what is it, an SAE and a juggernaut recon are the highest streaks? Bro, come on, man, we can do better than that, all right? At least drop a Pred missile, at least drop a chopper. There's something. Hopefully, I'm really hoping here. I'm really hoping that the streaks in this game are not dog water, okay? Modern Warfare 2, the original 2009 game, was iconic simply because it brought so many crazy good streaks, and hopefully they can recreate that. I don't need a bunch of new streaks. I think that new bombing drone is really fun. My friends and I have a name for that already. It's I'm not gonna say it, but it's really funny, and it's a fun idea. Maybe it should be a streak even. I don't know, it sounds kind of OP, but stuff like that, just be innovative. It's a modern series, you can kind of go crazy a little bit, and I think that just bring back some Pred missile stuff like that will be good. Next up, take out team deathmatch. Okay, you can keep kill confirmed, hardpoint dom, and obviously make search a separate playlist, but nobody wants team deathmatch anymore, okay? Sorry if you're a 40, 50-year-old dad who just oh, I want COD 4 TDM back. Yeah, sorry, okay, those days are gone. Nobody likes TDM anymore. If you have to have a TDM in it, either make it kill confirmed or make it cranked, okay? Team deathmatch by itself is just, it's gotta go, okay? I'm sorry. Next up, number 4, this is a really dumb feature that they did for some reason, but let people call in counter UAVs whenever they want. Okay, I don't understand the whole barring the airspace is too full, just barring that entry. I don't get it. Okay, who cares if it's too full? Just put more stuff in the sky. Okay, it's not that many people are shooting stuff down anyway. And do you even have a launcher in this game? Maybe you do. I don't know. I didn't even look, but people are just shooting stuff out of the sky with their guns. According to Nero, it's too quick. So yeah, I think that you just gotta have people call in CUAVs whenever they want. And lastly, as I covered in yesterday's video, skill-based matchmaking is back and thicker than oatmeal. It is crazy thick, okay? Yeah, sometimes you'll get an easy lobby. Sometimes you'll get 10 hard lobbies in a row. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that's all my thoughts on the beta critique so far. I'll do more, a more in-depth video later, but yeah, let's talk about this whole Microsoft and ABK acquisition. So, Bobby Kotick, the previous Activision CEO, I guess he still is now until he leaves, but he's going to be leaving the company at the end of 2023, but he's going to be getting a very lucrative payday. So let's go through this article real quick and kind of give my thoughts on it. Basically, he's been under fire for a lot of monetization strategies, demanding more games from Blizzard. Apparently there was like sexual harassment under his watch that he did nothing about. Basically, he wrote a letter, I think a couple months back or whatever, and he said, "I've long said that I'm fully committed to helping with the transition. Phil, being Phil Spencer, has asked me to stay on as CEO of ABK, reporting to him, and I'll agree I will do that through the end of 2023. We now joined one of the most successful global companies poised for unprecedented opportunities to connect the world throughout our games. Microsoft is paying cash for Activision at a premium price of $95 per share, meaning the chief executive of World of Warcraft, Bobby Kotick, is set to make $400 million for a payday, with his chairman, Brian Kelly, earning $100 million based on the shares they earned. So that's basically it when it comes to Bobby Kotick. He's going to be leaving. I know some people are just really, really thrilled with this. I don't know. Some people are just like, oh, this guy is the sole creator of skill-based matchmaking or something like that. Guys, we don't know that. Okay, Activision's a huge company. Blizzard, Call of Duty, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer. Like, there's so many different like chefs in the kitchen when it comes to this. I highly doubt it was one dude who thought of skill-based matchmaking, but at the end of the day, I think he is guilty of a couple of things, right? He is guilty of approving all these ridiculous microtransaction prices for, all the Call of Duty bundles that you see that we make videos on all the time because, well, who's paying for that? I guess a lot of people are paying for that, come to think of it, because I mean, Call of Duty's just doing really well, right? When's the last time you heard Call of Duty struggling when it comes to like monetary stuff? Obviously, they could be doing better. I think sometimes their prices are just like too high even, as crazy as that might be. But Bobby Kotick is pretty much leaving at the end of this year. And I don't have any like crazy thoughts about this. Like I said, like I don't think anything's gonna inherently change when it comes to like decision making and stuff like that. Maybe stuff will, because like Microsoft is running the show now instead. I think the good thing, the very, very good thing, is that console exclusivity is basically gonna be gone. It's basically gonna be donezo. And that's a big thing, right? Console exclusivity needed to go a long time ago, back in like 2010, back in like what, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3. Well, the original one. Console exclusivity needed to leave a long time ago, okay? I hated waiting for stuff because I wasn't on Xbox or I wasn't on PlayStation, and the beta this year, right? Like I have to wait a week for no reason other than they want to have PlayStation have stuff first. I don't know. I'm not all about that at all. I definitely think Microsoft, hopefully they do the right thing and they get rid of console exclusivity. It's an outdated model. It does nothing for anybody. Nobody in this world anymore is getting a PlayStation for Call of Duty, especially for Call of Duty, guys. Call of Duty is nowhere near the titan it used to be back in the heyday. Back then, maybe you can understand why someone would purposely get like a console over another button, but dude, first off, every game is pretty much crossplay at this point, so none of that stuff really matters. Second of all, Call of Duty kind of sucks now. I don't know if you noticed, but Call of Duty, barring this game has a lot of potential, and I'll talk about that in previous videos and in other videos going forward. But yeah, Call of Duty kind of sucks now. I don't know if people realized it. There's not a lot of positivity when it comes to the world of Call of Duty. I think that this game is going to be a huge exception. This game has potential, guys. I don't mean to keep harping back on it. I've been playing it for 3 days so far. It hasn't, okay, it's gotten a little stale just because, playing on the same maps, but I am not bored of the weapons. I am not bored of the game modes. I am not bored of the matchmaking yet. Yes, it's annoying. Okay, I'm not dumb. Of course, I don't like getting sweated on. I think I end this game with a barely over a 1 KD. That's like every one of my games. But you know what? I'm still having fun. I don't mind having a 1 KD or whatever. You can call me trash or whatever, but as long as I'm having fun, as long as these maps are alright, as long as there's I'm getting some streaks and there's some stuff to grind, I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. I don't need to drop a nuke every game. I don't need to have a 6 KD or I'm not gonna sleep at night. I don't care about that stuff. Okay, I know a lot of people do. I know a lot of people put so much pride in their ranked play status or their weapon level or their camo grind. I don't care necessarily about all that stuff. I'm not gonna not sleep for nights and nights because I don't have a 5 KD. Okay, that does not concern me. I'm not gonna not fall asleep tonight because I'm not in a crimson or a diamond lobby. Okay, I don't care about that. But I do care about hopping on every now and then and having some casual fun and just being able to play a Call of Duty that I can play for more than, past December. Okay, hopefully this is finally the year that breaks it. I think the last time that happened for me realistically was probably Modern Warfare 2019. Not gonna lie, Modern Warfare 2019 was probably the last Call of Duty game that I could realistically keep playing past like January without like forcing myself to do a camo grind. I think Cold War, Vanguard to a degree, and even Modern Warfare 2, like I played throughout, but it was mostly for camos and just, whenever a new DLC weapon would hop on. Basically, if I have to download Valorant or another game, the current COD sucks. And so I've uninstalled Valorant yet again on my PC, needed to make space. Battle.net, yeah, COD games take up a lot of space on Battle.net. I don't know if y'all noticed, but that's what I play on for those of you who are unaware. But yeah, I uninstalled Valorant. If you ever hear me talk about it or tweet about Valorant, follow me on Twitter, by the way, if you haven't already. It means that this COD went to garbage. This COD went to, I'm not going to say it, but yeah, it went to garbage. It went to poo-poo. It went to trash, okay? That's the way we'll say it. I hope that doesn't happen, okay? Because like I said, this game has potential, okay? I want to like this game. So far, I do. Yes, matchmaking sucks. Yes, we only have 5 maps, and, most people only play 4 of them because nobody wants to play a state. But yeah, we'll see what happens, right? Okay, hopefully it turns out to be a decent game. That's all I'm saying. That's all I want. Let me know what you guys think about this whole like Activision acquisition. Are you happy Bobby Kotick is gone? Bobby Billionaire, that boy is out of here. Hopefully you're good with it. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna make too much difference other than the console exclusivity is gonna be different. That's my thoughts on it. That's my take on everything. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Again, on our way to 10K, would really appreciate it. And make sure to leave a comment in the comment section. Damn, can't talk. What are your thoughts on this game? What are your thoughts on Activision? And I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace. Have a great day, and peace.